In my last video, why ESPN did not pick Canelo Alvarez. For those of you who don't see it, you can go ahead and click on it and skip to the end of the video because I bring up this interesting scenario. Vasily Lomachenko has been considered pound for pound number one since 2017. Okay? He's been ESPN pound for pound number one since 2018. The question I got to ask is, for all those years, where were Canelo fans? Mic drop. Where were they? A lot of people out here were saying Canelo was pound for pound number one, while Vasily Lomachenko was considered pound for pound number one. I had the conversations. I got the videos. Okay? I got the videos. While everybody was saying Vasily Lomachenko was pound for pound number one. Once again, I'm going to repeat this. I've been saying this for well over a year. Okay? I've been saying that if you're not going to include Canelo Alvarez in the pound for pound list, the pound for pound fighter is Bud Crawford. Keep in mind, I was talking about if they're not going to include Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez was not even included in the pound for pound. Fuck being number one. He wasn't included at all. And I brought that up over a year ago. They didn't care. So you tell me, now that Terrence Bud Crawford is considered pound for pound number one, and this is the crazy, insulting part. Terrence Bud Crawford is considered pound for pound number one by default. Not by they really wanted to give it to him. By default. That means, do you realize if Teofimo Lopez didn't beat Vasily Lomachenko, Vasily Lomachenko would still be considered pound for pound number one? How about that? Let's do you one better. If Vasily Lomachenko beat Teofimo Lopez, do you think you would be arguing with Canelo fans about who is number one, and would they even care? The question is no, 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 no. So why do they care about pound for pound number one so much now that it's Terrence Bud Crawford? The question answers itself. It answers itself. See, this is one thing that you can't escape. I'm going to say this again. Vasily Lomachenko has been considered pound for pound number one since 2017. For years, Canelo fans did not say shit. And if they did, they were very meek and quiet about it. It wasn't until Terrence Bud Crawford acquired the number one spot, they feel that Canelo Alvarez is number one. Now, this is the thing. People been calling Canelo Alvarez number one back when you were saying Vasily Lomachenko was number one. But nobody cared. Nobody cared. So once again, you tell me, after all these years, how come the moment it gets passed to Bud Crawford, it's a problem with Canelo fans? Y'all can't put this shit together. Don't go by what people say. Count people by their actions, and you can always know the truth. Once again, 2017. Where was y'all 2018? Where was y'all 2019? The better part of 2020. Where were you? It wasn't an issue. So, can somebody answer that question? You're not going to get a straight answer. Because when it comes to Canelo fans, I have discovered, stop trying to debate with Canelo fans. Once again, I'm going to say some, not all. Okay? Because I don't rule the absolutes. But stop trying to debate with Canelo fans. They are never going to tell the truth about anything. They'll make up excuses from clenbuterol to judges manipulating scorecards, the whole nine. They're never honest about Canelo. And they never will be honest about Canelo. Because to Canelo fans, it's a race thing. Period. Is racial pride, they gonna stick with their man. I admire the loyalty that they have towards Canelo, even though it's fake. I'm gonna get on that video for another day. But nonetheless, they're never gonna be honest and say, you know what? A Canelo fan never even tells you know what? That whole clenbuterol shit, this old cherry picking at elite level, I can kind of understand where you come from, even though I don't agree. You'll never hear that from a Canelo fan. Ever. But I don't want to get too lost. I want to stick to where we at. Once again, Vasily Lomachenko has been considered pound for pound number one since 2017. Where were you?